Second Life is an online virtual world developed by Linden Labs and launched on June 23, 2003. Unlike traditional computer games, Second Life does not have a designated objective, nor traditional gameplay mechanics or rules. It can be debated that Second Life is a multi-user virtual world, because the virtual world is centered around interactions between multiple users. Oftentimes, users will recreate real-world places in this virtual environment. One interesting aspect of the game is the social club scene. Here, people will replicate the aesthetics of a real dance hall or party and throw their own events. For our project, we decided to focus on Muddy's Music Cafe, a PG-rated club that's open 24 hours and plays a wide variety of different types of music. One of the first things you notice upon entering the club is the aesthetics. The building is made to look like an almost southern rock club. The walls contain photos of previous events the establishment has thrown and advertisements for a collection of different things. There are also various seating arrangements located both inside and outside of the club where users can sit and gather with their friends to talk and relax. Of course, in the corner you can see Muddy, the top hat wearing dog for whom the club is named after. Other pictures of him can be found around the club as well. Located at the front center of the club is a large stage built for two people, a DJ and a hype man. The two stand and dance on stage while the DJ performs, and the other talks to guests and welcomes newcomers. On one side of the stage there is a live updated DJ schedule that informs club goers of the next DJs to be performing in the next 12 hours. On the other side of the stage there is a now playing board that provides information on not only the songs that are playing, but as well as the songs that were played before and who is spinning currently. Muddy's is definitely one of the friendliest places I have visited in Second Life. The management and other patrons try their hardest to include everyone in the festivities and to get people talking with one another. According to club goers, one way to make new friends is through songs. A lot of users told me that before introducing themselves to new people, they would first dedicate a song to them. This is a way to break the ice and get a conversation going. Users cited many different reasons for choosing a virtual club over a real club. Some felt that they were just too old to go to real clubs, and felt that role-playing as a younger character in a virtual club was more rewarding. Others told me that now that they had kids and other responsibilities, they could not make it out to real clubs anymore, and this was a good second option. One thing that I found odd were the amount of people role-playing as different ages. Although most people told me that their Second Life character's age was anywhere between 19 to 25, real ages varied from anywhere between 20 to 45 years old. Another thing that I found odd were the amount of people role-playing as the opposite gender. I found that a lot of the female patrons were actually male users. The reasons for this were varied. Some said that they just enjoyed playing a female character more than they enjoyed playing a male character. One user told me that he was a homosexual male who enjoyed playing a female character because of this discrimination against homosexual characters in Second Life. Today I got to sit down with DJ Junior Tunes, a DJ at Muddy's Music Cafe. Thank you for joining us. So how long have you been DJing at Muddy's Music?
Only a few months now, but I've enjoyed every second of it.
And how did you start DJing in Second Life?
After coming to this club a few times, I thought it'd be fun to contribute to the place that I spent most of my time.
Have you ever DJ'd before coming to DJ at Muddy's Music?
Well, actually, yes I have.
And where was that?
I've actually DJ'd a few parties outside of Second Life before switching to DJing in Second Life here.
What made you decide to DJ here as opposed to real life?
Well, it's time to be honest. DJing real parties means moving a lot of equipment and staying up till very late hours. I did not enjoy that aspect of DJing, and in Second Life works around my schedule, so I really didn't have to worry about that.
Does that mean you use specific equipment to DJ here?
I know how to use different mixing boards and such, but for here, I mainly just use iTunes and put on the songs that people request. There are so many different types of requests, it's kind of impossible to mix all the different songs together.
What do you enjoy most about the job?
I like getting to play a wide array of music that normal parties don't play. I also like being able to talk to people at the party while I DJ. You know, it's really something you can't do while you're stuck behind a DJ booth.
Do you get any compensation for DJing here at Muddy's?
I make a few hundred lindens every time I DJ here. Nothing that I can't convert into real dollars, but enough to keep my Second Life character in new clothes every few days.
What's the biggest difference between DJing here and DJing in real life?
The people. Everyone here is so much more friendly and open. I think that's because it's easier to open up in Second Life than it is in a real club. Here, you control the volume of the music and talking using text. In a real club, you have to yell over the music and still no one can hear you. You also get to sit from the comfort of your own home as opposed to being crammed into a dance floor like sardines. It also helps that this club is free to get into. Not paying a cover charge and for drinks is definitely a plus. I really think that Second Life clubs are far superior to the real thing.
James got a chance to sit down and talk with Marco, the club regular. He made a few good points about the differences between Second Life clubs and real ones. In real life, most people visit 1 or 2 clubs a night because it takes time to travel and money to get into the establishment. In Second Life, travel is instant and clubs are free, so people can jump to the most popular ones whenever they want. This means that only the really good clubs survive. Some of the smaller, less popular clubs remain empty most of the time because they do not have a good atmosphere or put work into it. The fact that Muddy's has patrons in it around the clock shows how much hard work and dedication goes into running the establishment. In conclusion, Muddy's Music Cafe and the Second Life club scene has both its advantages and disadvantages. While people are more open and easier to communicate with in Second Life, they often portray someone who is not themselves. Even though it is easier to go from club to club, this leaves many clubs deserted. However, no matter if it's Second Life or in real life, most people are there for the same reason: to enjoy good music and good company.